So welcome to another edition of our class on the MAT 121, which is the course code, and the course title is Algebra and Coordinate Geometry. In the last class, we discussed operation of sets. Part of what we discussed, we look at subsets, we look at supersets, we discuss union of sets. We also look at intersection of sets. We consider equality of sets. We consider difference of sets. Difference of sets. We also consider complement of sets. And we gave a different example relating to all this, and we give definition of all this, and we emphasize that for operation we need a minimum of 2 sets. We need minimum of 2 sets. Yes, Charles, your hand is raised. You have the floor, please.
Okay. I have to bring it down. That was when you asked us to raise hand for department.
Okay. No problem. So these are what we discuss under operations of set. And I promise that in today's class, I will bring the operation of set to a hold. And we are going to consider 2 things. So today, we look at power sets. What is power set? Now, the basic idea of power set is to determine the number of subsets in a set. So, for instance, let's take illustration. Let me start with, say I have set P equals to A, B. How many subsets has P? That's the question we need to ask ourselves. And to answer that question, we have to look at the subset. Number 1, you must know that empty sets is subset of any set. That's the one. Number 2, you must also note that a set is subset of itself. These 2 facts we must know. That the moment I ask you what are the subsets of a particular set, you must know that the set in question is subset of itself, also that an empty set is subset of that set. In that case, what are the subsets of P? The first subset is empty. The second subset is A, B itself. We will now take this 1, 1, A, then B. So that means that set P has 4 elements as its subset. Empty set, the set itself, A and B. So therefore, the number of subsets we have here is 4. So this set, this new set, is power sets. That's power sets. The subset of a given set. The set of the subset of a given set is called power set. Let's now define. Power sets is the set of subsets of a given set. Full stop. If A is a given set. Power set of A is written as P of A. Full stop. Is written as P of A. Remark that the number of subsets of a given set is 2 raised to power n, where n is the number of elements. In the given set. Example. Consider set A equals 1. A has 2 subsets, which is power of A. The first subset is empty, and the set itself. Empty and the set itself. Example 2. Suppose I have B equals A comma B. B has 2 raised to power 2 subsets. 2 raised to power 2 equals 4 subsets. So the power of B equals, we start with empty. You pick this set one by one. A, B, and the set itself, AB. So that is the subset. I will take the one with 3 elements now, so that we say how we generate the subset. But before that, we have some question to answer. Let's start this way. Let's take number 2. How many subsets of B is empty? Let me see your hands up if you want to answer the question. How many subsets of B is empty? How many subsets of B is empty? Yes? If you want to answer that question, kindly raise your hand. How many subsets of B is empty? Otherwise, I'll be forced to call. No one is raising hand. Okay, let me start with Ogundipe. Ogundipe, kindly unmute yourself. Look at the power sets.
Yes,
How many
sir.
of these sets is empty? How many of the subsets is empty? How many empty sets do we have there?
1.
We only have 1. Thank you. That's the answer. So similar question can be asked in the exam. That given so element, how many of the subset of that set is empty? You must know that we have just 1 of them. Thank you very much, Ayomide. How many of the subset of B is or are non-empty? How many are non-empty?
4.
Are not empty.
4, sir.
What?
4.
4. That's Charles. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Charles, look at it very well.
Okay, sir.
How many subsets do we have here? How many subsets? I will help you.
Okay, we have A, B, and the other one, sir, is it what is written there?
A, comma B.
A, comma B, then the third.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, empty set, then A, then B, then but the other fourth one is what I don't really understand.
Okay.
That, yes.
Fourth one is A, comma B.
Oh.
So how many of these sets is not empty or are not empty?
Could that be 3, sir? Could that be 3, sir? Could that be 3, sir?
That would be 3.
Yes, sir.
How did you get your 3?
There's set A, set B, and set A and B.
Okay, that are not empty.
Yes, sir.
So that's good. That's good. You are correct. So
all right, sir. Thank you, sir.
3 subsets that are not empty. Another question that can emanate from here is how many subsets of B has one element? How many subsets of B has one element, please? Noah. Unmute yourself, Noah.
2, sir.
2. What are the 2 elements? Sorry, the 2 sets.
B.
Noah, the network from your side is not helping us, but you are correct. We have only 2 of them. The first one is this, the second one is this. Let's now take the third question, and we are going to do that one together. Number 3, suppose I have set n equals alpha, beta, and theta. So set n has how many subsets? How many subsets has set n? Khadija?
6, sir.
How many?
6, sir. 6, sir.
How do you get your 6?
2 raised to power n, and then it's the number of subsets. So you substitute the number of elements there.
So 2 raised to power 3 is what?
Oh, sorry, sir. 8, sir. Sorry.
Okay, no, there's no problem. 2 raised to power 3, which equals to what? 8 subsets. It must have 8 subsets. So let's now generate the 8 subsets. What is the first subset? What is the first subset? Noah, go ahead, please.
So we have empty sets.
We have empty sets.
Yes, sir.
Then the next one, what do we do?
Alpha as a set. Alpha as a
Alpha as a set. Beta as a set.
Beta. Yes, sir.
And what? Theta as a set. Then after that,
Theta as a set.
What next after
then
that?
we now have alpha, beta, and theta.
Alpha,
we now
beta.
have alpha, beta.
You have alpha, theta.
Then
you have beta.
Then
Beta, theta.
And finally, what will you have? Alpha, beta, and theta.
Alpha, beta, theta.
Yes. You first of all take empty. You take this element one by one. You pair them and you must not repeat. Alpha, beta, alpha, theta. If I take beta, alpha, I would have repeated alpha, beta. So it's now become beta, theta. And if you count the number that we have here, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. We have 8 of them. Now, questions. How many of the subset of n is empty? Ezekiel. Ezekiel, kindly answer that question. How many subsets of n is empty? You have it on the board. How many subset of M is empty? Noah, go ahead, please.
1, sir.
1. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. How many of the subsets is or are not empty? Khadija Adeyemi. How many of the sets are not empty?
7, sir.
7. Thank you. That's the result. How many of the subset of M has one element?
3, sir.
3. Thank you, Khadija. Now, Khadija, do not answer this question now. How many subset of M has two elements? Gift, over to you. Gift, kindly unmute yourself and answer that question. Gift, unmute yourself, please. How many subsets of M has 2 elements? Okay, Ayomide, go ahead, please.
3, sir.
3.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Still with you, Ayomide. How many subset of M has 3 elements?
1.
1. Thank you. Now your assignment under power sets. Find the power set of N equals 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a Roman figure 1. Roman figure 2. How many subsets of N has 2 elements? How many subsets of N has 3 elements? Cardinality of sets. Cardinality of sets. Cardinality of sets. This is the number of elements in a given set. Full stop. If A is a given set, the cardinality of A is written as N of A. Stop. So that's just the number of elements in a given set. Let me now take 1 to 3 questions under cardinality. We have so many questions. So, example, state the cardinality of the following. A, X such that X is a state in Nigeria. Let me use Nigeria as an example. What's cardinality of A? Number 2, B, X such that X is a local government. In Nigeria. Three, let's say C, X such that X is the president of Nigeria. 4, D, X such that X is a governor in Nigeria. So let us take each one of them and answer the question. We said a cardinality, the number of elements in a set. Let's look at number 1. X is a state in Nigeria. What is the cardinality of A? Shegun, over to you. Shegun.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
The cardinality of A is 36.
It's 36. How did you get that?
Because in Nigeria, we have 36 states.
You have 36 states in Nigeria.
Yes.
So cardinality of A is 36. Correct. Is correct. There are 36 states in Nigeria. So if A is the state in Nigeria, therefore the cardinality is 36. Thank you so much. B. What is the answer to question B? Yes. Benedetta, go ahead, please. Benedetta.
The cardinality of B is 20.
In Nigeria, not in Lagos.
Okay, Nigeria.
In Nigeria. Local government in Nigeria. Shegun, go ahead, please.
The local government in Nigeria is 774.
So that means the cardinality of B
Is 770.
A 36, cardinality of B 774. 774. Good. Shegun Babalola, 2 marks. So you have earned yourself 2 marks today. So mathematics or chemistry?
Thank you, sir.
Where do you belong?
Chemistry.
What? Babalola?
Chemistry.
Okay, you meet your class rep and let her know. So thank you for that brilliant response. That means that you are current with what's going on in our country, Nigeria. Thank you. Okay, let's quickly look at C. If you miss C, I will subtract 2 marks from the mark. If you miss it, subtract of 2 marks will come. C, X such that X is the president of Nigeria. How many elements has that set? If you want to answer it, raise your hand. 3 hands are up, other hands not up. So what does it mean? I want more hands up if you really know it. So let me go with Adeyemi. Adeyemi, kindly unmute yourself.
Okay, sir. The cardinality of C is 1, sir.
Why?
Yes, sir.
Why? Why must it be 1?
Because we have only 1 president in Nigeria, sir.
How about the president of Senate?
President of the Senate.
Yes.
No, it's not the president of Nigeria. You said the president of Nigeria. You did not say president in Nigeria, sir.
Okay. Adeyemi. See the way you are putting up your defense. That's good. I love that. You are saying it with confidence. Yeah. So 1 mark for Adeyemi for the class participation. Now, what's cardinality of D? If you get this D, you have 2 marks straight. If you get the answer, 2 marks. So only Noah raised hand. Let me see. Okay, Ayomide, Noah. Okay, Noah, let me start with you. D,
Hello,
let's
sir.
know that X is the governor in Nigeria.
The cardinality is going to be 36, sir.
Cardinality is 36.
Yes,
Noah,
sir.
I disagree with you. I disagree with you. You should have known that for me to have announced the mark before you state the answer, there is something special about the question. Okay, Charles, let me take Charles. Charles, please unmute yourself.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
It's 36, sir, because it's 36 states we have in Nigeria. You said in Nigeria, just like the other guest said. You said in Nigeria, so we are convinced that it's 36 states in Nigeria. So definitely we have 36 governors in Nigeria.
Okay, I still disagree with you. You don't have 36 governors. Yes, I will tell you the answer very soon now. Let me hear from Khadija. Adeyemi, over to you, please.
I think the cardinality of D is 1, sir.
Cardinality of D is 1. How?
Because you said X is such that S is a governor in Nigeria.
Now,
Just a governor in Nigeria. So it has to...
A state in Nigeria. What's cardinality?
Okay, 36.
A local government in Nigeria. We are not specific about the local government. It can be any of the local government.
Okay.
774. The reason why this one is 1, look at this. Did you see Article D?
D, yes, sir. Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
that is just Article D. So,
okay.
I still, do you want me to put that 2 marks in my pocket? No. I know that.
Give it to us, sir.
Babalola, over to you, please.
Yes.
Babalola, over to you, please.
Yes, sir. The answer is 1.
How?
Because it said as such that is a governor in Nigeria.
A governor, it can be governor of any
It can
state.
be a governor of any state. But
Yes.
surely there must be one element in that set. So the answer is 1.
Anyway, let me help you. The answer is 37. I know you want to contest.
How, sir?
How? Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Everybody, put your hands in your pocket. Take out any Nigerian currency. Have you done that? Let me take Nigerian currency. I have Nigerian currency here with me. Take out any Nigerian currency. Have you done that, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who signed the currency of Nigeria?
CBN governor.
CBN governor.
So, how many states do we have in Nigeria? Why are you laughing? Why are all of you laughing?
So it means governors in Nigeria, not in the states in Nigeria.
Not thank you. You get who said that now? Is that
Charles?
Charles, another 1 mark. You get that? You get that correctly.
Thank you, sir.
S is a state governor in Nigeria. The answer is 36. But the question is a governor in Nigeria, and CBN governor is recognized. Sorry, CBN leader is recognized as governor as far as Nigeria Constitution is concerned. Apart from the governor of each state of federation, each state in the federation, we also have another person who is a governor, and that governor is in the central bank. And that's how we obtain 37 as governor of central bank. So my 2 marks, I'll give it to myself. Let me clap for myself also. So thank you. So that is that on cardinality.
Well, sir, you gave me homework too. You gave me homework, sir.
I gave you one mark now, yes. Now.
Yes, yeah, yes, sir.
I
Yes,
give
I
you
want to,
homework,
I want to, I want to record that.
Yes, record your
Yeah.
homework. There's no problem. That is class participation.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Throughout the session, you can have a 10 mark to yourself.
Wow.
That is why everybody must participate in the
Yes, sir.
classroom discussion. Even
Yes, sir.
if what you are saying is not correct, I am very close to it. Whenever I can tell, I can award that 1 mark because you have tried. Benedicta, yes, I'm listening to you.
Sir, you said the governor is 37.
Yes.
Is it the state governor plus this central bank governor that made it 37?
Yes, that's what makes it to be 37.
Okay, sir.
Yes. However, if the question is X is a state governor, the answer will have been 36.
Okay, sir.
Yes, please take note of that. Because in the exam, I can behave somehow. Just add, now that you have known 37, I'll just put state in front of the governor. And I put option A, 37, option B, 36, option C, 38, option D, 35. You must know that 36 is the answer in that regard because there's a state qualifying the governors. So thank you. Let's look at this. What's cardinality of set, say, E? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 4, 8. What's cardinality of E? What is the cardinality of E?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
The cardinality is 5.
The cardinality is 5. How?
1, 2, 3, 4, 8 without repetition.
Without repetition. You try, but that's not the answer. You must count the way it is in cardinality. So what's not the cardinality? Olumide.
The cardinality will be 8, sir.
Thank you. Cardinality is 8. 8. You count them this way. I know some of you will not want to repeat what you have been. That does not hold for cardinality. The cardinality is this set. How many elements do you have in it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 elements are inside that set. Benedicta, your hand is up, please. Let me listen to you.
Okay, sir. It was the question you asked. He said the cardinality of E.
Yes.
We said
Okay, you
cardinality
wanted
of
to
set.
answer the question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. So now, having looking at the operations of set, I will not take. I will take some algebra of set now. After algebra of set, we look at Venn diagram and we take some questions. But we will not be able to get to Venn diagram today. So let me look at algebra of set. Some textbooks call it law algebra of set. So some textbooks call it law of set. Some textbooks call it properties of set. Whichever one it is, we want to study that now. So let me start with.
Say, please, something is obstructing the screen.
Okay, thank you. Number 1, let me start with commutative. Commutative. Number 1, A union B is B union A. A intersection B is B intersection A. Number 2, I have associative. By associative, what do we mean? There must be 3 elements. The first one, A union B union C, is the same thing as A union B union C. And the second part, A intersection B intersection C is A intersection B intersection C. Let me take number 3, distributive. For the distributive, we must have 2 operations. One distributes over the second one. 2 operations such that one distributes over the second one. So let's look at how we write that together. Three. Roman figure 1. A union B intersection C is A union B intersection A union C. Roman figure 2. A intersection B union C is A intersection B union A intersection C. Now look at this. Here union distributes over intersection. Union, intersection stay at the center. It distributes over the two of them, over the intersection. Here, intersection distributes over union. All these, we will prove them in abstract algebra 1. You just need to know that they exist now. The rigorous proof, how to show that the left and right hand side are the same, will be suspended till our next session. Number 4. De Morgan's law. Graph go on. A union B complement is A complement intersection B complement. Row figure 2. A intersection B all complement is A complement union B complement. Copy what you have on the board. Let me state 2. We have so many of them, but let me state 2 more. On this, let me make it 6. Let me take number 5. Law of complementation. Number 1. A complement is A. Number 2. Empty set complement is mu. Mu is universal set. 3. Universal set complement is empty. But let me stop with the law of complementation. We have idempotent law, law of set absorption, and the rest. Pick textbook, look for more laws, but in abstract algebra 1, we're going to state more of these laws and we're going to prove them because of time, so that I will not waste much of your time. So now let's move to Venn diagram. That is where I will stop today. I will not talk much about Venn diagram.
Something is blocking the screen.
The screen. Thank you. Sorry about that. Okay, let me hold on. We have about 5 to 10 minutes to the end of the class.
So how did you record Roman figure 3, sir?
Roman figure 3. Mu complements. Mu, this is mu. Complement equals to empty. Where mu is our universal set. Mu is the universal set. So, Venn diagram. What is Venn diagram? Yes, anyone from the house? What is
Good
Venn?
afternoon.
Good afternoon, yes.
You can say Venn diagram is a diagrammatic representation of sets
Correct.
using.
Don't
Thank
worry,
you, sir.
don't put any using again. You have answered the question. Diagrammatic or pictorial representation of sets is called Venn diagram. That is where I will stop. The definition. What do we need to know about Venn diagram? In the next class, I will discuss this. And that's where we are going to stop with set. After that, we take 1, 2, 3 questions, we solve whether problem, we solve, then we move to the next topic on the synopsis for this course. Till that time, I have not changed my name. Do you have any question before I round up the class? Question?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
You said you want to give us the remaining 1 mark. And I think I've answered now. You should give me that 1 mark.
Samuel.
Yes, sir.
So you just want to have that 1 mark, isn't it?
Yes, I want to
You want to have it.
Yes.
Okay, you have the 1 mark.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Charles.
Ah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Anything? Question?
No, sir. No, sir.
You want to have another 1 mark?
In fact, I jealous the other man, Samuel. I was like, he's smart enough to collect my remaining 1 mark.
People are laughing at you. Look at the chat room. No, I'm not giving that 1 mark today. No.
I actually jealous him. He has gotten my
Don't
remaining
worry,
1 mark.
don't worry. Another time you have just ensure that you are present in every class. You make
Yes, sir.
contributions.
Yes, sir.
You ask good question, you have 1 mark.
Yeah.
You respond correctly, you may have 1 mark. You contribute
Yes, sir.
very well. So at the end of the day, those marks will accumulate to become 10 marks. And I can
Yes,
assure
sir.
you, everybody in the class will have a minimum of 5 marks in the long run.
Oh, yes,
Because
sir. Thank you, sir.
even if you like, don't talk. Me, I will call you.
Yes, sir. Before, yes,
If
sir.
you like, go and pray that I should not call you. I just know that some people prayer will not be answered in the class. I must call them. Whether they like it or not, I will just call. So, Shegun, your answer.
Yes, sir. I want to ask that law, is it just for us to know it or there's calculation under it?
Yes, we have calculation under it. We have calculations. By the time we start taking questions, you will learn some of those things. And you need to know them now. We are going to prove all of them in abstract algebra 1. So there, the understanding of what we have written will now be cemented. So thank you all for your participation in today's class. I really appreciate you all, and I wish you best of luck in all your courses and in your future endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And best regard.
Thank you, sir. Best regards, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Best regards, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah.